Do your kids get all excited when they hear the ice cream truck is coming? Well, some residents in Queens, they've had about enough. Nate Rogers is there with the story. Nate, what has them all upset?
Bill, I'll tell you, especially on hot days like the ones we've been experiencing all week, you'd think the sight and sound of an ice cream truck would make everyone happy, but unfortunately, that's not the case here in Queens. First, let's take a listen to what's causing all of the uproar. It's one of the famous ice cream truck theme songs we've heard for decades. A spokesperson for New York City's 311 tells me they've received nearly 1,300 noise complaints in the last year regarding ice cream truck music. Specifically, Bill, the music being way too loud. A recent report by Localized City says many of those complaints came from residents living right here near Captain Tilly Park in Jamaica, Queens. The park is across the street from a school. An ice cream truck usually parks here about 3 hours every day when school gets out. How loud is it? I mean, you can hear it inside?
Yeah. Of course, 100 times I can hear it from inside the park.
It doesn't faze me that much because it is not coming real late at night.
Craig Zoli owns a local Mr. Softee distributor. His drivers don't work the area near Captain Tilly Park. Zoli says when he does receive complaints of the music being too loud, he addresses it right away.
I tell them, listen, this specific address, there's a gentleman or lady that has a problem with the music, and they try to avoid it or they turn it down when they pass that spot.
Now finally, Bill, Zoli also told me, according to state law, when the ice cream truck is actually parked, the music is supposed to be cut off. Unfortunately, all of the drivers don't abide by that. One last thing, the city says the noise complaints against ice cream trucks, or noise complaints involving ice cream trucks, I should say, has actually gone down about 19% this year. But guess what? I've got me an ice cream cone. The music isn't too loud. I want to enjoy it, right, Bill?
Nate, it looks delicious. Where are the sprinkles, though? You need something, there needs to be something added to that. Come on,
no
Nate.
Sprinkles, no noise. Just want to enjoy some ice cream and stay out of the heat.
Man, people just need to lighten up, I think. Thank you, Nate. Let's bring in our A-plus panel. Lisa Durden, pop culture expert, and Mike Korobanix, attorney and former prosecutor. Lisa, the sound of the truck should be celebrated. What's worse is when you don't hear the truck, and then you don't have the kids, and you can have a crime-ridden park, which you have in other parts of the city. Here, you got kids, you got a park, you got ice cream, and people run out of things to complain about.
Everyone knows the sound of Mr. Softee. We've all had one of those little cones and the little swirly. Come on, people, this is near a park.
Mike, what do you think? The complaints have gone way down in other parts of the city, and just in this little area.
I think it's a sign of gentrification, Bill. I think Queens is a new hotspot. People are moving in, and if you're going to move into a neighborhood, adopt the culture. I mean, what's better than ice cream, Mr. Softee?
Let's consider the serious side of this. Where I'm from in Chicago, normally when the ice cream truck comes, it slowly goes down the street about 5 or 10 miles per hour. What's happening in New York City is the ice cream truck stays parked in residential neighborhoods across the street from schools and from parks for 3 hours at a time. So imagine you being that person inside your house and you're hearing that theme song for 3 hours.
Sounds like a meltdown.
Absolutely.
All right, thank you, Nate.